Honor, is it fine? Okay. House Chair, Mr. President, Honorable Deputy President, esteemed members of this joint sitting, and fellow South Africans, today I rise with both gratitude and determination as we reflect on the state of our nation. First, we honor the brave soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice for peace in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Amongst them, 8 were from Limpopo. We extend our deepest condolences to their families and pledge to uphold the values they fought for: stability, security, and better Africa for all. As I stand before you, Mr. President, I'm reminded of a marula tree whose fruit is now in season across our province. Its branches bend downwards, inviting us to reach up and partake in its nourishment, which has health benefits. This is the essence of leadership. We must extend opportunities to those below while ensuring that everyone benefits from our shared resources, and I mean everyone. Limpopo is poised to be at the heart of South Africa's global engagement, hosting key G20 meetings on agriculture, financial architect, the digital economy, and health. This positions our province as a driver of sustainable development. Our Marula belt in Mopani, alongside 70% of Kruger National Park within Limpopo, will showcase our natural beauty and rich heritage to the world. Mr. President, we welcome your decisive focus on water security. For years, our communities have struggled with water shortages. We appreciate your recognition that many rural municipalities lack the financial and technical capacity to ensure sustainable water supply. We have already, as a province, engaged the Department of Water and Sanitation to find practical solutions, particularly in Polokwane municipality, where water and infrastructure challenges persist. We have established what we call our Premier Water War Room, which brings all role players together. Hinomati Friday campaign has already started to yield results, wherein, Mr. President, 16 villages already in Guyana have started to drink water. Our Executive Council is finalizing a water provision strategy to ensure that every municipality can meet both economic and social needs in alignment with your intervention. Reducing the cost of living in rural areas is key to unlocking economic growth. Your 940 billion infrastructure investment plan is a game changer. For too long, apartheid spatial planning left rural communities disconnected from economic opportunities. This investment will reshape our province, connecting people to jobs, to markets and essential services. The public-private partnership that you have spoken about are proving to be effective. The near completion of the steel port bridge in Sekhukhune, which is built in collaboration with the mining sector around Sekhukhune, is a testament to what we can achieve when government and business work together. We will invite you to officially hand over to the people of Sekhukhune. When we met with you and your cabinet in November 2024, you committed your ministers to support and work with us, and therefore Minister of Electricity has been hard at work with us. We are pleased that in April 2025, just hardly 4 months since your commitment, we will be inviting you to switch on electricity for 400 households in Madimbo and Mavete. These are the last villages in our country just before you enter Zimbabwe in the Musina municipality. Of the grid powered by solar and battery storage. Not only that, with 5G connectivity and street lights in the dusty streets of Madimbo. On average, Mr. President, one household has between 7 and 15 individuals. Therefore, you will be connecting not less than 4,000 individuals. The 120 billion pledge at our 2024 investment conference, it's materializing. Mining companies in the Fitahomu, Tubatsi are pioneering the solar energy projects, while the first 6 solar-powered electric vehicle charging stations along the N1 and 7 more on the N11 are coming online soon. So Mshavi, you can buy that electric car, you will have charge stations on your way to Sishiro. The Fitahomu Tubatsi Industrial Park, it's gaining momentum, attracting investors. Companies are now operational, creating jobs and driving industrialization. So the full optimization of SEZ will be transformative. Hence, we cannot wait for that license. We are not waiting for the opportunities, Mr. President. We are creating them in that rural province of Limpopo. Healthcare, Mr. President, is a pillar to our development agenda. The long overdue revitalization of Siloam Hospital is finally happening under your leadership. We must remind Honorable Phophi that training was done in 2011. And guess who was the president? Guess who is building it now? So is the Limpopo Central Hospital. We welcome it because it's currently under construction, which only started during your 6th administration. A capable state starts with skilled people. We welcome the initiative to capacitate our TVET colleges. This is in line with the directive you gave during the visit in Sekhukhune to the Minister of Higher Education to work with the provincial government to establish the Sekhukhune Mining Academy, because you understood better, contrary to what Honorable Chirwa's rhetoric, whenever given an opportunity to address this august house, that not every learner is a candidate for university. We must confirm to you that both local communities and royal families have endorsed this project, which will equip our youth with skills to thrive in the sector. We have already begun engagement with Minister and other potential partners on this project. And at the right time, we will give you feedback, Mr. President. So education is the foundation of economic empowerment and must ensure that Limpopo's youth are prepared for the job. Limpopo is no longer at the tail end of matric results. We have moved from being permanent residents of number last to 6th national, achieving a whopping 85.01% pass rate. Our goal is clear. We are aiming even higher in 2025. We have seen that Western Cape is number 5. They must watch the space. They are our target. We are also in the final stages of eradicating pit latrines in our school, ensuring that no child suffers the fate of the young Michael Komape again. Honorable Mukwena, you were misled about the ECD of our target, which was 130. To date, we have already registered 115, with the outstanding being 15. And since this function was shifted from social development, we have already registered 385. Our housing provision is also on the positive trajectory. Of the 4,555 units target, we have already completed 4,469, including 54 of military veterans. And this performance led into us receiving an additional 500 million allocation for 23-24, 24-25. And I'm sure it's coming from the DA-led Western Cape, which has failed to spend this money. Our commitment to a capable, ethical, and development state is unwavering. Mr. President, fellow leaders, let us extend our branch like a marula tree to uplift those in need. Let me remind Honorable Ndlela as I conclude that this government is committed towards fighting gender-based violence. That is why you see us, anyone who impregnates a child, any man who unzips on a child, it's currently being prosecuted. But we have a message from the women in Mpumalanga to you, to pass to your Deputy President, But Women in Mpumalanga says, invite us during the day, not at night, because that will be harassment, and we will report it as sexual harassment. Charity begins at home. Thank you.
Honorable Premier.